We're not done yet with the team previews.
Let's take a look.
William and Mary recorded its most overall victories in nearly a decade last season and rose to the middle of the CAA standings. Tribe head coach Tony Shaver welcomes back 11 lettermen from that squad and hopes to continue the momentum. Three-year starting forward Limas Casillas poured in over 11 points per game last season, and he's joined up front by junior post players Peter Stein and Alex Smith. Guard Nathan Mann drained 54 trays a year ago and enters his senior season already ranked among the top three-point shooters in school history, while David Schneider returns at the point after a sensational freshman campaign that earned him CAA All-Rookie honors. Senior guard Kyle Carabine and junior forward Chris Darnell provide experience off the bench.
We're much further along than we have been in my first 4 years, and part of that, quite honestly, is experience. It's the most experienced team that I've coached. But part of it, quite honestly, is that we sort of settled last year on a style of play.
After back-to-back fifth-place CAA finishes, William and Mary has its sights set even higher this season. Tribe coach Debbie Taylor returns 3 double-digit scores off last year's 19-12 squad, including first-team All-CAA forward Kira Kaler, who ranked among league leaders in points and rebounds, senior wing Devin James, and junior forward Danny Kell, who returns after missing the final 13 games due to injury.
She just stays on track and scores, rebounds, defends the way she can. I mean, she needs 100 points to be the all-time leading scorer. She'll be the all-time leading rebounder. She'll shatter the William and Mary record books. We just need her leadership and her solid play, night in and night out, and that's typically what she's been able to bring.
Monte Ross heads into the second year of his rebuilding project at Delaware with a Blue Hen squad that should be much improved. 4 starters are back, led by second-team All-CAA forward Herb Courtney, who averaged 18 points and 8 rebounds per game, while recording a league-best 10 double-doubles. Senior Sam McMahon is coming off a breakout season in which he scored double figures in the final 9 contests. Point guard Brian Johnson made the CAA All-Rookie team after contributing nearly 10 points per game and setting a school record for minutes played. Also returning is senior forward Henry Olawoye. Georgetown transfer Mark Edgerson and Nebraska transfer Jim Ledsam should make an impact for the Hens.
It's a league that night in and night out, you're going to be challenged. Good players, good coaches, great arenas. What we want to do at the University of Delaware is make sure that we're holding up our end of the bargain and make sure that every night when someone is playing us, that it's a challenge.
Delaware looks to continue its run of success under Coach Tina Martin that has resulted in 7 20-win campaigns in the past 8 years and 6 postseason berths, including a spot in the NCAA tournament a year ago. Back off last season's 26-6 squad are senior guard Kyle DeHaven, who made the CAA All-Defensive Team, senior Courtney Irving, who averaged nearly 8 points a game, and center Farrah Ferguson, who made 12 starts as a freshman.
Offensively, we have to spread it around, and I think our kids really buy into the team concept. We don't really rely on 1 or 2 players to be superstars. We rely on everybody to play their role and to understand their role.
There's a great deal of excitement at Georgia State, where former Naismith Coach of the Year Rod Barnes takes over the reins of the Panthers program. 3 starters are among the 9 players returning. Junior guard Leonard Mendez established himself as one of the conference's top backcourt performers last season after netting 14 points per game and draining better than 47% of his shots from beyond the arc. Sophomores Trey Goldston and Norman Mitchell will battle to start at the point. The Panthers feature size and experience up front. Junior forward Rashad Chase is a 2-year starter who led the team in rebounding last season. Senior center Devin Dickerson is a good shot blocker and provides an imposing presence in the post.
We've got to establish the way we want to play. And again, I come into this league realizing that it's a very tough league and they have great coaches and players. So coming into the league, we just want to establish the way Georgia State plays, and if we can win games here or there, if we do it the way that I would like to do it, I feel like we'll have a successful season.
8 letter winners are back for a Georgia State squad that was 15-15 overall last season. Veteran coach Lee Henry welcomes back her floor general and junior guard Brittany Collins, who scored 10 points per game and made a league-high 98 steals to secure a spot on the CAA All-Defensive Team. There is also experience inside with Danielle McKellar, Vitae Smith, and Rashay Rawls returning.
We've asked her to work on her offensive skills. We need her to score more and be a consistent leader at that point position, and we've seen that in the preseason. And if she can add that to the type of game she already gives us, she'll be one of the top players in the league this year.
Towson hopes to continue its steady climb up the CAA standings under head coach Pat Kennedy. With the loss of high-scoring guard Gary Neal, the Tigers expect to be more balanced offensively. Running the show is senior C.C. Williams, who contributed 6 points per game and dished out 131 assists in his first season at Towson. Juniors Tim Crossan and Rocky Coleman provide experience in the backcourt, and the Tigers should get an immediate boost from transfer guards Vernon Carr and Josh Thornton. Anchoring the post for Towson is 6'9" senior Tommy Bro, who scored nearly 6 points per game and was an intimidating factor defensively with 65 blocks. Senior Jonathan Pease and sophomore Rodney Sproul return on the wings.
You had to be competitive. Last year, 15 wins, most in a decade for Towson, and a double overtime loss to VCU, and a 50-50 score with a minute to go against ODU in the second round of the tournament. So now we've become competitive. Phase 4 is winning. So for Towson now, 16, 17 plus wins, and then phase 5 is winning consistently.
With 4 starters returning from a 17-12 team, Towson head coach Joe Matthews has plenty of reasons to be optimistic this season. Guard Shanae Baker-Bryce made the CAA all-rookie squad after leading the Tigers in scoring with nearly 14 points per game. Senior Holly Mahan also scored double digits and topped the team in rebounding. Point guard Elise Freeman, forward Candace Davis, and top reserve Jamel Beasley are also back.
We've improved each year, 2 wins to 3 wins to 9 to 16. Last year to 17 was a regular season record for Towson history. So it's time for us to take that next step, and hopefully for us it's a 20-win season and compete in the top half of the league and put ourselves in position for postseason play.
Last season, the CAA was featured in almost 100 televised games, strongly eclipsing the total from any previous season.
These teams are going to realize even more multimedia coverage this year. The CAA enjoys powerful partnerships with many of the most respected national, regional, and local sports broadcasters.
And it is through these partnerships that the CAA will showcase its talents to hundreds of millions of households around the globe.
Preseason practice is winding down, non-conference games are upon us, and CAA play is just a few short days away. We hope that you enjoyed watching this preview show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. The CAA would like to give special thank you to all of its television partners, its generous sponsors, and most importantly, you, our fans and viewers, who help make the experiences of CAA basketball so special and enjoyable.
Thanks for watching CAA basketball.